It's been 50 years since the War of the Wilds, and still nothing grows on the Kindlelands. The exact day the flora of the world stood up and ravaged the cities of the Graynor Peninsula is lost to the ages. After the Great Fire tore its way from west to east, turning the land barren and fallow, the otherworldly patrons, the guides, and the great cities of the Kindlelands worked together in their own way to bring a kind of peace to a war-torn people. It is a gentle, delicate balance, and something or someone threatens it. Welcome to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I'll be your GM. Today, our heroes and one of their dads descend into the forgotten ruins beneath the city of Ground. If you want to support the show, head on over to anotherpathpodcast.com and check out the top bar. There you can see links to our merch store, and for more persistent help, check out our Patreon, located at the same place. On a similar note, thank you to our backers, Nate, Braden, and Shogun, for their support. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
I've just been a busy boy because I started a new job recently.
Yeah, Griffin's got a new job this time.
Everybody's
at
got
Panera.
jobs. Yeah, I left the cookie mines for Panera.
How'd that go, by the way?
What,
Please. Planet Bread.
Look, Planet Bread is a class, not a location, as I have learned.
Nope.
Planet
Also
Bread
better.
Planet Bread just makes me think of Pizza Planet from Toy Story, and now I'm just
Yeah, so that's where my mind
I'm just
went.
real nostalgic for that weird truck and shitty Chuck E. Cheese ripoff.
Guys, let's not do this and let's watch Toy Story.
But yeah, it's going well so far. I'm just kind of a line cook person, but it's going real well. Everyone there is real cool. Job's not terribly hard. Like, obviously rushes are rushes, but I kind of it's a thing where I can just kind of zone in, you know, and just like get my work done lickety split, and like that feels good. So
Nice. And you get off at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah, my hours are a lot different. I start a lot earlier, but I end a lot earlier. So I mean, not that my days started too late to begin with. Most of my days at the cookie mines started at like 9:30, but now it's like I'm getting up at 6:30. So it's a 3-hour difference kind of in either direction. But then I'm off at 2 and I have no idea what to do with the rest of my day. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
I
boy.
do not have a new job.
No.
Same job.
Same job. Still doing it. Still doing it. Although I guess Tuesday, Brittany and I are going to attempt a feat of daring do and drive a 4-month-old 12 hours across the country to Virginia.
Woo!
So
That is quite the
gonna
daring
be
do.
Something. I don't know what to think or what to
You
expect.
have so much fun doing that. Because I know that drive intimately.
I'm at least I get to drive the whole way because she wants to sit in the back with him, so I will be doing all of the driving, which I'm fine with. But it is it's a long drive. But he's got to meet his great grandparents, so and they're not. Lord knows they're not making the drive up here.
Nope.
That's fair.
Nope. So this may be the last time all of you listeners hear from me.
The baby
We'll
may
have
eat you.
We'll have to get a replacement Ryan.
Yeah, we'll just get a replacement me.
Jackson
Wait.
gets a new
Let's
actor.
see if I can. Wait. Let's see if I can play both me and Ryan. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Ryan. How's it going? I make an intelligence check. Yeah.
C+.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Could use some work. Could use some work.
Yeah, the comedic timing you'll have to work on,
Yeah,
but
can I
that
give you
just
some
comes
notes?
with it.
Can I give you some notes?
Yes, please.
The lines were there. You made an interesting choice with the delivery of the lines. I want you to run this to me again. This time, I want you to imagine your father is also present here in the room. Okay.
Oh wait. Is this for my lines or for Ryan's lines?
Well, they're one and the same, which is why kind of the whole nature of this thing, why this is tricky.
But whose father is it? 'Cause
Yours.
me and Ryan aren't long lost brothers.
Yours.
All right, so my
Yes.
father. Ooh, this is great. I actually have I have this nuance sort of fresh in my brain since I had to see him last weekend. So
brilliant. Okay.
All right. So is Zach's father is in the room.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. And rolling.
Hey Ryan, what's going on? I make an intelligence check.
All right, cut.
All right,
Thank
all right,
you.
good.
All right,
I got one. I got a note this time.
Okay.
Have you considered, and this is just spitballing here, have you considered acting?
I've got one note for you, Zach, just to go off of that.
Hit me with it.
I need you to do this again. Okay, you've got the lines, you've got the emotion, it's all there. This time, I just need you to not fuck it up.
Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
It's Ryan's
Don't
other
fuck it
classic
up.
One
line.
more time. All right, one more
All
time.
right, we'll throw a pencil from Ohio to Minnesota.
All right, can I get it like an action or something? From
Places,
All right, rolling.
right on the set,
Speed.
marker.
Action.
Hey Ryan, what's up? What's going on? I make an intelligence check.
All right, cut.
All
Wrap
right,
it.
cut. We got it. All right,
There
good
it
job,
is.
everyone. Let's wrap for the night.
Yes.
All right.
We got this.
All right.
All right. Get craft services out of here. They're in overtime already.
All right, pack it in. I'll see you all bright and early tomorrow.
This is now the worst bit we've ever done.
Oh, easily.
And fade into the podcast.
We find our heroes mid-descent. The soft clang of glove, gauntlet, and flesh on the metal ladder pings around you in the dark as you make your way down. The cool scent of decades-old mold fills your nostrils as you, finally, set foot on solid ground. You stand at the top of a cistern, standing in a pool of light. The room is made of laid stone, yet smells like a cave long forgotten. The floor beneath you is comprised of 4 bridges, made of the same stone and wood. Beneath the bridges sits a pool of fetid, stagnant water. The room is quiet, but for the constant drip, drip, dripping of moisture once forgotten, and of course the chanting. Once this area seemed to connect several paths, but the only one not caved in leads to the south. What do you do?
How far down beneath the bridges is this pool?
The top of the water is about 5 feet down.
Okay.
You can't see the bottom of the water.
Do we still hear that chanting? Yes. Just kind of like echoing.
Yeah, faint and echoing, but
Can we discern a direction that it's coming from?
all the sound that you hear from seems to be coming from the south. That is the only open passageway.
And remind me, is my dad with us? I forget.
He is.
That's right.
And he does have stats. And we know what things have stats can do.
They can do things with stats.
They can do things, and they can also die.
Well, boys, south, I guess?
Seems to be the best, seems to be the way to go.
Everyone good if we
Let's do it then.
Everyone good if we move forward in the dark? Zafir, that spell working out for you?
Oh, this is fantastic. I see everything.
Yeah.
How many?
And
how many?
Saphir's sitting there like eyes like as wide as possible. Like,
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, he's
spell.
ready.
That's a good spell.
God damn it.
Hey, boys, real quick, do we have a plan? I know we want to find the missing people, but what's the plan beyond that? If we're going to assume that these are all agents of Mavo and they're not supposed to be here, then that means anything that's not the missing people, we can just kind of make disappear, right?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Hey DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a history check to see if there's anything, like if we would know anything about, like, do like these folks like sacrifice people to their people? Okay.
Yeah.
But
That is a 15, 13 plus 2.
Human sacrifice and human experimentation It is abnormal, but not unheard of. Every so often you get a sect of worshippers of the lords that go a little off the deep end with their delving into magics. And the best way to delve into certain types of magics is to have subjects.
That was a good noun you used.
There we are.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to mix things up a little bit. I'm going to pull out my good old stone shield and my spear, and going to just get ready to be going down these halls here.
Yeah, I'll pull out my shield too, not really knowing what to expect.
I think I'm going to stay just, like, behind Mordecai so that, like, need be, I can pot shot over him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see where Pop goes. All right. Salix will take the back quarter. He will kind of keep an eye out things for anything coming from behind.
Cool.
What kind of... Does he pull out a weapon that we can see?
He pulls out... Hold on, I do have stats here. Where'd they go? Here they are. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he pulls out... Actually, let me see which of these he pulls out. Okay. He pulls out a crossbow.
Cool. All right. Ugh. Mordecai kind of just stretches like just a little bit, like pre-facing danger, inevitably warm up, and all right, shall we?
Oh boy!
Right,
all right,
onward and upward, or downward, I guess.
Hard set to the jaw, Mordecai starts marching forward.
Let's go.
As you follow the hallway south, it seems to rise up over you. Where it started as 10 feet tall, the walls quickly rise to over 30 feet. After a short distance, you stand at a crossroads. One leads to the left, one to the right.
Keeping my voice low, I just kind of look to either side and say, like, turn over my shoulders, like, you guys want to flip a coin, or can we discern like a more direct direction, I guess, of the chanting? Or is it just kind of ever echoing?
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage because you are in a sewery type situation where everything is echoing.
Disadvantage will be a 10.
A 10? Not really, no.
Ooh, I know what to do. From like a pocket in his bag, Zephyr produces a die made of bone.
Okay.
And he's like, points to the left, he's like, odds. And to the right, even. and he gets down real low and he goes, all right, baby, let's do this. Left we go.
All right, going to the left.
Sure, fine by me.
I'm not mad about this kind of decision making.
Okay.
I haven't got to use those bone dice yet.
Yeah. All right, going left. What is everybody's passive perception, out of curiosity? I meant to ask this earlier.
15.
14.
Perfect. So Mordecai with the 15. Light flickers ahead of you as you round the bend. The walls give way, but from here it's hard to see what's going on. However, you throw a hand up and stop the group up short. And you hear voices. Kind of hard to tell how many. The light is not on the same level as you. It is set a floor or so above. So it looks like this hallway is going to break open and there's going to be a room above you.
Okay. I just kind of, like, waggle my spear, just, like, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
And I gesture forward, unless anyone has a better idea.
I'd like to make a stealth check.
Absolutely. Everybody can go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Oh, no.
Ooh, 21. Natural 19.
Like father, like son. Also rolled pretty high there.
12.
All right. So we got a 21, a 12, and...
I've rolled a 6.
All right, so let's roll initiative.
Shifters go!
But let's see how well they're paying attention.
Yeah.
You all start inching closer and closer to the room until Zephyr trips over something. In the future, when you tell this story,
Nobody remembers what this thing he tripped over was. All you know is that one moment Zephyr is behind you sneaking, the other moment his ass is, like, all up in the air and he's tumbling over himself.
Zephyr!
From down the hall, you hear the voices, "Stop!" What do you do?
I would like to rage.
All right.
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
Hey.
Divine Favor on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
You are divinely favored. And Zephyr, what are you doing?
I still can't see anybody?
You can't. You're about 30 feet out from the room at this point, and you can see above you the hallway kind of breaks open about 10 feet in front of you. There is a ladder directly ahead of you leading up to that next floor. You can kind of see some movement, but you can't get a good count.
So I fell over. I'm on the floor.
Yes.
I roll to one of the walls. I get up onto one knee and just, like, finger gun at the ready, like,
Okay.
what's coming?
Got that Eldritch Blast just piping hot. All right. So I'll say that you have a readied action to fire an Eldritch Blast on the first guy you see.
Yep.
Okay. And let's roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Go.
Oh, baby. I'm rolling well so far today. That's an unnatural 20.
That's a 12.
13.
Okay. All right, Mordecai, you are raging.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm going to charge 30 feet into the room.
Excellent. All right, you charge the 30
Shield
feet.
up.
Yep. You see as you enter the room for a brief moment as the angle of everything ends up sitting right, you see 4 figures standing up from a table. But as you're rushing in, you see them, and then you rush past too close and you can't see them anymore. You're at the ladder.
Then, as a bonus action, since I'm raging and I have Totem of the Eagle, I will dash.
Yes.
To take
Excellent.
another 30 feet up the ladder.
Okay, yeah, you bolt up that ladder, and you are standing face to face with 4 dudes.
I'm going to choose the one closest to me and stab him with my spear.
Yeah, okay, that's how that works. Okay, yeah, go ahead and stab away.
21 to hit.
21, that is gonna hit.
That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage, because rage bonus damage.
It seems like there are 2, like, classes of dudes there with you, and you go for the one with the lesser armor, and you just...
Yep.
And you kind of knock him back into his buddy, and he is unhappy with the turn of events.
I would be asking questions about these dudes, but I'm currently raging, so that does not
You
matter.
are?
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
So I don't give a shit right now. Please be their turn. Please be their turn.
Oh, it's some of their turns.
Yay.
All right, so
been a
2
while
of
since
them
I've
are
tanked.
going to take out their swords and come at you hard and fast.
Cool.
Is a 19 and a 21 going to hit you?
Yes, sir. Both will hit.
Excellent. They are each going to deal to you 7 piercing damage as they take their swords out and just slash into you.
7 each.
Yes,
Cool.
so 14 total.
So I'm raging, so that's all reduced by half. So I take 7.
So 7.
Woo. Rage.
That is going to take us to Jackson. Jackson, you see Mordecai run and with just a ridiculous amount of speed, scamper up a ladder and start trying to murder some dudes.
I like
What
to
do you
think
do?
the ladder climb is like it's a leap, grab one rung, grab the top of the ledge, and just pull myself up. Like
American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to... 30 feet of movement takes me to the ladder, and then I'm stuck at the bottom of the ladder.
You are.
Okay, so I will use... Because I have to use my action to dash, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I will use my action to dash up the ladder,
Okay.
get to the top, and then I will bonus action for... Fuck it. No, never mind. When I get to the...
Don't fuck it.
When I get to the top of the ladder, like, are we surrounded or are they spread out?
There are 4 dudes that were sitting at a table. It looks like there's some stuff spread out on the table, but you really, you don't have enough time to look at it right now. There's 4 guys. 2 of them have swords drawn on Mordecai and seem to be attacking him. The other 2 haven't really reacted yet.
Okay, then I'll just get to the top of the ladder. I will bonus action for Fighting Spirit, and I will assume parry stance.
Excellent.
Jackson won, too. But now your sight's a little shinier.
It is, but yeah, my scythe is pulsing with some glowing energy. I hope I did this right. We don't know. I haven't tried this yet.
Zephyr, it is your turn.
All right, I from my kneeling position, I move forward to the base of the ladder where I can get a view of some of the bad boys up there.
Okay.
I drop back down to the knee, SWAT style.
Yep.
I'm being tactical about
Slice
this.
the pie.
Yep.
And yeah, slice the pie, all that good stuff. And I'm going to just Eldritch Blast at the first dude I see.
All right, fire away, Alpha Squad.
All right, I launched 2 of them.
Rip.
All right, first one, 16 plus 6 is a 22.
Yep, that'll do.
All right, the second attack is a 6 plus a 6, which is 12.
The 22 will hit, the 12 will not.
All right. All right, that is 9 plus 3. That is 12 force damage.
Excellent.
And as a bonus action, I go, Mordecai, don't die up there. And I give you a bardic inspiration point.
Oh, cool.
I'll die.
You take aim at one of the ones that have stood up to attack Mordecai, and you let loose a beam. One goes wild, but the other one knocks a guy back a little bit, and he staggers to kind of keep his stance up. And now it's the other set's turn. I would like Jackson and Mordecai to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage on those from Danger Sense. It's going to be an unnatural 20.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, dog.
Excellent. Both of you are able to dance out of the way as the 2 guys sitting at the table get themselves composed and launch a blast of fire at both of you. However, you are going to take half damage on 3d6 of fire damage.
Ooh.
Actually, that's not too bad on you. That's going to be 9 damage, so halved 5 damage for each of you.
5? Cool.
Yep.
Here's a sentence. You ready?
Yep.
I passed my concentration check.
Hey!
Hey!
Yeah.
I only have to make 1, though, right?
Yeah.
I only took damage from 1 thing? Okay.
Correct, yeah. They both hit you with 1. The one that is engaged with Mordecai does not move. The one that you kind of knocked him into starts to kind of skitter off to the side a little bit. And that is going to take us to Salix's turn, which, seeing that guy skitter off to the side, he is going to fire with his crossbow. Pew. Let's see if he hits.
Please, God.
Pull up his stats here.
Okay, from down bottom, though, right?
Right, yeah, no, he's firing from down, but with this guy moved out of the way, he can actually see this other guy going.
Cool.
So that is definitely going to hit. Okay. That is going to be 7 damage on the one that just moved away.
All right.
So that is going to take him down
right.
to... Excellent. And, Zephyr, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, man. My dice are very today. That's 14.
Even with the 14, you are able to see that the bolt that he just launched has a twinge of an arcane trail behind it. You're having a hard time seeing what kind or what else it, any more information than that, but there is something magical about his attacks.
Coming off of him. That's interesting.
Yep. Okay, and that is going to take us back to the top of the round. Mordecai, what are you doing?
All right. Those two bad guys that slung fire at us, those are behind the 2 guys with the swords?
They're not behind, so you are on one side of the table. The long end of the table is perpendicular, so you are on one side of the table, and the other 2 dudes that I mentioned with the swords were sitting on the other side of the table.
Okay. I look over my shoulder real quick and point across the table and say, Jackson, you got them?
Sure.
All right. And I'm going to wild shape into a bear.
Yeah!
Barbarian.
Exactly. As we've talked about, it takes 3 seconds for Mordecai to turn into a goddamn grizzly bear.
Okay, so Mordecai Animorphs. Actually, it's what I would like to point out, less than the time it actually takes to do a Animorphs flip book in the corner of the your chapter book there.
Yep.
That's how long it takes.
You blink,
not half that time.
You blink and you miss it, really.
Yeah, but it was a book and, like, someone was a dick and, like, tore out a page. So, like, you kind of miss, like, a step, like, halfway through it.
All right. And I get a multi-attack as a bear. Okay. And so we're just gonna go buck wild on this guy, and I'm going to make both my attacks reckless.
Ah.
I'm gonna make a reckless bite and use my reckless claws. My reckless bite is only a 14 to hit.
That'll still hit.
Woo! And this is against the same guy. And my reckless claws, natural 20.
Hey!
Awesome.
Fuck him up.
Okay, so the bite.
Fuck this magic boy up.
The bite is going to be trash. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the claws, that's 4d6.
Shit.
Holy shit.
8, 15, 17 points of damage from the claws.
Okay. You harm this individual greatly. He is well past bloodied.
I growl at him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bear now.
He is very startled. There's a lot of things he was expecting that might come down this hallway. A guy vaulting up that ladder and turning into a bear wasn't one of them.
It's a good trick.
It's a great trick.
It's a good stunt. Great at parties.
It's a damn shame that it's now those other guys' turns, the short sword guys' turns.
That's okay.
Let me see something.
That's why I'm raging.
I would like you, Mordecai, to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, God. Charisma save. God, thank you, dice. -1. 14?
Okay, that'll pass. One of the guys on the other side of the table starts beckoning you closer, like, come on over here. But you pass the taunt.
Ah. Interesting.
I think Jackson feels a little insulted right now.
Sorry, bro, I got here first. This party's big enough for 2 tanks.
Absolutely.
We're an army with all these tanks.
And then me.
And
you're the artillery.
I'm just hanging out.
Seeing that his beckoning did nothing, he slams himself on the chest, invisible.
What is this dude?
Cool.
Excellent question.
I can theoretically I might still be able to smell him. We'll cross the bridge when we get there.
Absolutely. And Jackson, I'm going to go ahead and ask, let's see here. He doesn't have advantage anymore because he's the only one attacking. Jackson, does a 16 hit your AC?
No.
Damn. All right. Then his attack does nothing. It is your turn.
Great. So, from the looks of things, there's 2 sword guys and then 2 magic-y boys.
Yep.
And one of the sword guys just ran all up into me?
Yep.
He has made a mistake, my friend. All right. So, I would like to murder this poor soul.
I love this party.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Attack number 1. Add it. Okay, so let's just keep track of how buck wild this round's about to get for me. Attack number 1. All of these will be at advantage.
Fighting spirit.
Okay.
Fighting spirit. Attack number 1. 17.
That'll hit.
12 damage.
Okay.
Some of that's radiant. Do you care?
Nope.
Okay. Attack number 2. 20 a lot.
Okay.
I'm rolling quite poorly. That is 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
He is well past bloodied.
He's well past bloodied. Okay. I'm going to use War Priest and bonus action for another attack.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Also at advantage.
You only get so many of those per rest, right?
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yes, sir.
Murder this
man.
guy, please.
Oh,
Fighter boys.
and double dice. So that's... Oh, I have to do math.
Paint a picture for me.
Okay, so here's what happens. So I cut into him the first 2 times, and he just doesn't quite go down. And the scythe glows just a little bit brighter on the 3rd time as I cleave his head off on a backhanded swing. And I'm not done.
Are you going to
Because now I have my movement.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to action surge first.
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can run at the magic key dude that already got hurt.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to make my first attack on him.
Okay.
Also at advantage. 28.
That'll hit.
17 points of damage.
Okay, tell me how you want to do this one as well.
Oh, my God.
This guy just gets an uppercut with the scythe straight through his groin area, and it goes a little bit ways into it.
Yeah, you do that, and you launch that body off back into the chasm. Zephyr, you didn't see this guy at first. You just see Jackson's scythe glint and a body fall into the chasm with you.
And then, do I have enough movement left to get to the last magic dude?
You action sure.
Okay,
Why
cool.
not?
So with my final attack, I reach this last magic dude, and I will attack him, also at advantage. 23.
Yep.
That's low for you.
18 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Let's see here. 18 damage. Yeah. He is still standing.
Okay.
You don't murder 3 people in a turn. He is looking a little bit worse for wear, to be sure.
And I just breathe just a little bit heavier. Just a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that took a lot out of you there.
I'd like to take
All
a
right.
moment to back up for just a second, and as Chase was describing that second guy falling down the ladder, Zach didn't say anything, but on camera, he, looked down at the body and then looked up as to, where did that come from? And it was a really good moment that I just wanted to touch on.
And that's my turn.
Hey, Zephyr, it's your turn. You did see the one guy turn
Ryan.
invisible, and you do see the other magic dude that Jackson just cut into.
Okay, well, I'm gonna climb the ladder.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sort of just poke my head up,
Uh-huh.
and so I can see one dude.
Yep.
I'm gonna just go, "Hey, you suck," and I'm gonna cast vicious mockery.
All right.
Hey, Buster
He
Brown.
needs to make a wisdom save.
Excellent. What's the DC?
14.
I fail. 13.
Yay! Oh man, nice. All right, well he's taken 8 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on attacks his next turn on his next attack roll.
This guy grabs his nose, and you see blood starting to pour out. It's like, what
And I just slowly put my head back through the trapdoor.
Oh, it's not a trapdoor. It's not a trapdoor. You are in the open room.
Well, yeah, I poked my head up and said that, and then I just sort of slink back down.
Zephyr, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you're on a ladder.
Oh, no.
That makes sense. Right. That tracks.
Let's do this, huh? Oh, dope. My lowest is a 12.
Okay. That meets, so you're only going to take half damage as a sphere of fire just appears right where your head just was.
Someone just cast chromatic orb on me.
Flaming sphere.
That sounds like a flaming sphere, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Orb can
So
also be
9 damage, halved, so 5 again. So, Zephyr, you take 5 damage.
What the damn hell?
Yep. And he is going to take his movement to move away from Jackson.
Then he will take an opportunity attack.
He's only going to move the 5 feet.
Okay.
Didn't we determine that was not a 5e thing? Because that was
You
something
can
we
use
were
your
doing.
entire movement to make to disengage.
Sure.
Yep.
Dang. I wanted to get a 3rd kill in this round.
No.
So sad for you.
Combat can't go that quick.
I'm so sorry I didn't let you kill 75% of the attackers in one round. That must be so hard for you. Salix closes his eyes for just a second, opens one, and then fires a bolt off into what seems to be thin air. And he hits the invisible guy.
That's my dad.
Inquisitor's real cool.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
inquisitive, yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy is struck with a bolt, and suddenly you can see him over just around the bend. And it looks like he's going for some kind of a lever.
Good.
And he takes a healthy chunk of damage there. Mordecai, it's your turn.
All right, I got a dude in front of me still, right?
You've got
No, I took
dude
care of
in your
him.
general vicinity. Jackson killed the one that was directly in front of you.
Awesome.
You've got the other magic-y dude, and you've got the guy that was just made visible again.
All right, so the guy who was just made visible, can I reach him with 40 speed?
Yeah.
All right, I will bear towards him.
Ah.
Grump. And I'm gonna do my 2 attacks, reckless, at him. So first one's gonna be an unnatural 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh god. The bite. Let's see. 2, 6. With me 8 points of damage
Ouch.
with the bite.
Next attack.
And the claws, it's gonna be a 15.
That'll hit.
Alright. There we go. Holy shit. 7, wait, no. 10, 14, 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
2d6 plus
Yeah,
6.
he looks rough. This
Yeah,
guy,
buddy.
you slash and bite at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He looks rough. You've taken a nasty chunk out of him in one go.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping to, like, I don't know if I'm able to position myself between him. I'm trying to prevent him from getting that lever. Like,
Sure. Go ahead and make me a... Let's call it a dex check.
okay. With bear dex, which
Yep.
is plus 0. Shit. Ugh. Oh, natural 1.
All right, he rolled a 15. So he bolts over and he grabs this lever and he pulls it. Zephyr, you're not in melee with anybody. Go ahead and make me a... what's it called? Make me a perception check.
That is a 21.
You see that this lever is connected to a rope that was kind of hidden along the wall. Up along, like, the top, like, the 30-foot tall side of the wall. And, you see the rope pull. And you said you rolled a 21?
21.
You hear a
21.
very faint jingle coming down from the other branch of the hallway. Shit. However, pulling that big old lever does take this guy's turn.
Cool.
Okay. Jackson, you're up.
I'm on cleanup duty. Okay, I would like to murder the thing in front of me.
Okay. Very likely.
Natural 20. He's dead.
Tell me how you do this.
He's dead.
Tell me how you do this.
And thus a new shirt was
roll
born.
just to make sure you don't roll all ones.
13.
Yeah, he's dead. Tell me what you do.
I don't even touch him. I just get close enough that the scythe, like, just barely goes by his head, and the radiant energy coming off of it is enough to knock him dead.
I like to go ahead and petition natural 20, he's dead, as a new t-shirt.
I'm open to it.
Cool.
I'm open to it.
Great. Can I get to the other guy?
Yeah, you can make it.
Okay.
You can make it.
All right, so I run up to the other guy. I vault over a bear.
A very angry bear.
26.
That'll do.
14 points of damage.
He's dead.
And I jump, vault the bear one-handed, the other hand cut off the guy's head, and Superman to the
Nice.
ground.
Zephyr, it is your turn now.
I brain speak to you guys. You may want to take some cover. I think we might have company in just a moment.
I hide behind the bear. Does the bear count as 3/4 cover?
I am considered a large creature.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
All right. So you take cover behind the bear. Zephyr, what are you doing?
I want to ready a spell for the first dude that I see.
Okay. All right. Where are you positioning yourself?
The way I'm envisioning it is I'm standing at the top of the ladder, like in the cutout of the floor, so my torso and head are like in the room, but the rest of me is still on the ladder.
Okay, so you're hanging off the ladder, kind of facing backwards.
Yeah, just like sort of head and like arm.
Now I'm there. Now I'm
ready to cast.
All right, and let's take a look here. All right, there's that. And
actually, instead of ready, are there candles or torches in the room?
Yeah, there's a couple of torches on the walls.
Using thaumaturgy, I snuff them out so that the room is dark.
Nice. There you go.
I like that.
That's thinking with illumination. All right.
Oh, ha, ha. See what you did there.
God damn it.
Drink.
Mordecai, your dad goes and takes cover behind the wall. The room does kind of bend around.
So he joined us up the ladder?
No, he is still on the first floor because somebody is currently blocking the top of the ladder.
Fair.
I'm sorry, Salix.
As Salix takes cover behind the wall. But there's really not a whole lot of cover to be found. But that's right, you are in darkness. So I'll give him advantage on that. That's a little bit better.
Okay.
And there's that for perceptions. All right, cool. You hear them much earlier than you see them.
Okay.
But you hear another 2 sets of footsteps coming down the hall. Sounds like they're about one more round out, and they're running full tilt.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I missed something, or just misheard something. So they're coming from the way that we came from?
Yes, there was a way.
Hallway,
so the hallway split left and right. You guys went left. They're coming from the right end.
Gotcha. All right, well then, yes, I will get the rest of the way up into the room.
Okay.
I just misheard you. All right, so yeah, I will finish climbing ladder and lay prone, like right at the opening.
Sounds good.
I'm liable to just full tilt toward these things because I'm still raging.
Yes.
Or I lose my rage.
How far up is the second level from the first level?
About 20 feet.
Oof. I can jump that. No, I can't jump that. I mean, I can. I won't. I'm gonna let the rage subside. And I'm going to just I'm gonna set myself closer toward not where we came from, but like where would be the exit of this room.
Sure.
And then can I make a perception check to see if there's anything coming from that direction?
Absolutely.
All right, with bear perception. Actually, it's me perception because it's a mental stat. 18.
Yeah, nothing else is coming towards you. It's just those two.
Okay. Well, then I will just kind of post up here, and if I need to charge, and if things get up here, then I will join the fray and handle them.
Okay.
But I want to try and hold on to my bear shape if I can for now.
So I'm kind of picturing the second floor as kind of like a loft. There's no other way in or out, really?
Yep, it's just that
Just
ladder.
that ladder?
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to post up to where I'd be able to throw a weapon at the guys who are coming in.
Absolutely.
So I put the scythe away, pull out a couple of hand axes.
Okay. You do that. And a moment later, you can see with your dark vision, 2 more of these dudes run in. Salix is going to use his readied action in order to make an attack. Woo! His bolt clings off the wall.
Oh.
That one.
Dad.
And
Advantage because sneak attack?
they don't see him. You're absolutely right. Yeah, sneak attack gets an advantage. They didn't see him.
All right.
Or at least the one that he's attacking didn't see him.
Cool.
I'll take it.
I rolled a 2.
Ah, Dad!
Abraca fucking nothing. All right.
Dad.
That is going to take us to the top of the round. Mordecai, what are you doing?
Does Jackson's ready to action pop?
Yes, it does. Yeah, go ahead
Cool.
and
I make a ranged axe attack against whoever comes out first, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
14.
That'll hit.
All right, cool. I didn't know if that was going to work. I deal 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I pull out my second one. I only have 2 of these, but I pull out the second one. I'll attack the same guy.
Okay.
20 a lot.
Yep.
And that's going to be 12 more slashing damage. Just
excellent.
Throw 2 hand axes down. Yeah, and those hand axes glow a little bit too.
Of course.
As I realize that the magic is in me and not the weapon.
It's my turn now, yeah?
Yes, it is.
There's not a lot I can do as a bear right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna maintain my post and just keep eyes or ears or smell of whatever, and I'm gonna trust that my 3 allies can beat 2 of them. Rather than shifting out of my bear form and wasting an hour of bear.
Absolutely. That is going to take us to their turn. You see a flaming sphere appear right where your father is. Let's see how good he is at getting out of the way. Hopefully better he is than he is at close range shooting. Not much. Not by much. He does have evasion. Woo. Okay, so that's this. Woo. Spicy. All right. You see your dad kind of nimbly-bimbly himself out of the way, but he does take a little bit of singeing in the process. And then I am going to need each of you to go ahead and let's take a look here and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Me included?
Yes.
Even though
You're all right there.
I'm at kind of like the other end of the room, like by the...
This affects 60 feet.
Never mind.
14 for me.
Okay.
Normal 20.
Ugh, natural 1.
Okay. Mordecai, you're going to take the full hit of this. The other 2 are going to take half of it. As the one guy that's running down the hallway sees the 3 of you at the top and snaps his finger and casts Shatter.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Let's take a look here. And that is going to be 14 damage to Mordecai. Oof. And the other 2 of you take 7.
There's like blood trickling out of my bear ears.
I have failed my concentration.
Oh no.
Okay.
So Divine Favor goes away. I think it was probably almost done anyway. I only get it for a minute.
Jackson, what are you doing?
There's 2 guys left and they're both down below.
Yes.
How far out are they? Are they like just beneath, or are they still running in, or?
The one that casts Shatter is a little bit closer to you guys than the one that is going up against Salix. You could get to the one that casts Shatter, you can't get to the other one.
Okay, then I will attack that one. I guess so. I gotta climb down the ladder first.
Yes, but you can Dark Souls slide down that one.
Okay, cool. Like. Then I would like to Dark Souls power slide down the ladder.
Yep.
And then I'd like to run at the one that just cast Shatter. Is that the one with 2 axes embedded in him?
No, that is the other one.
That's the other one. Oh, I have a sap now. Okay, I'll run at the Shatter guy.
You're just spreading the love.
I'll run at the Shatter guy. And I will attack. Huh! 28. 15 damage.
Really scared me.
Okay.
I like jumped in.
Is he dead yet?
No.
No, okay.
No, this guy hasn't been touched yet until now.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jackson's about to touch
him. Only a 27 that time.
Only, yeah.
Yeah.
Only a fucking damage.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. I was gonna say.
For now.
Zephyr, you're up.
Okay, so they're both alive still?
Yep.
I'm going to swing like my torso through the hole, so like I'm like almost upside down, like my torso is, and I'm just gonna go peekaboo, and pew pew.
Okay.
And
do
I'll Eldritch Blast once at both of them.
okay.
This is a weird Zephyr day.
Yeah, you know. All right, so the first one will be a 24.
Excellent. That'll hit. And
That
roll your
dude. All
second
right,
one.
and then to the other dude is going to be 9 + 6, 15.
Both will hit.
All right, fantastic. So, first dude's damage, he will be getting 12. Other dude will be getting 9.
Okay. Yeah, he got one. How do you want to do this?
I'm sitting there laying, on the ground on the top floor, and then I go, let's do this. And so I just sort of swing my body down so that I'm just pretty much upside down, and I just go, peekaboo, and papa. And the one I get just, right between the eyes.
Nice.
And, while he's running, so then he, his feet come out from under him, and then he just, I magically clothesline the man.
Excellent.
You magically clothesline him with death.
With death, yeah. It's a very deadly clothesline.
All right, that will take us to, and that was the one that got Salix last round, so he is notably appreciative of you right now, and he is going to run into melee with the one that Jackson is fighting, which means he is going to gain advantage.
Huzzah.
What weapons are you using?
He drops his crossbow and pulls out a short sword.
Cool.
That one. Natural 20.
Yeah.
There we go.
On his first attack.
There we go.
Yeah, sufficient on his second attack. So that is going to be a total of... And he takes a very big chunk out of the guy that he is fighting. He is definitely on his last legs. That is going to take us back to Mordecai. What are you doing?
Same thing, just maintaining my post. Let these guys clean up.
You maintain your position, and that is going to make it his turn. He takes a swing at Salix and whiffs wide. This guy is dying. If you don't kill him, bleeding out is going to.
Yeah.
Jackson, gonna kill another guy right now?
Let's find out.
I was like, no, I don't feel like it today.
I will attack. 14.
Roll your damage. Beat 6.
Okay. Well, I deal a minimum of 8. So I would like... But I would like to deal non-lethal damage.
Okay. You take your scythe and you see how bad he is, and you flip it around in your hands and you whack him upside the head with the blunt side.
Great.
And he goes flying and lands out cold.
Cool. Great. We've got one. So... Thoughts?
So Zephyr, using thaumaturgy, lights any sort of lights that are near him, and he sits there hanging upside down, and is like, can anybody help me up? I don't have the core strength. I think I should. And I'm like, and I can't.
A couple seconds later, there's just a bear standing over you.
And he pulls you back out of the channel.
I grab you, I gum around your ankle and just kind of pull you.
Thank you, Mordecai. I give you a little scritch on the head.
And Salix walks up to you, Jackson. Good work.
You know how? Right. Yeah, you know how I do. Right. So,
I actually don't really. But yeah, we got to figure out a way to get him.
Oh, I thought you were the general. Sorry, Mister.
I'm in here too, but I would have killed him. I don't like leaving things unfinished.
I'm gonna kill him in a minute.
Excellent.
I grab the unconscious guy and carry him over to the ladder, and then I'm gonna look up and say, "All right, Mordecai, can you catch? If I throw, can you?" Okay, I would like to throw the unconscious man up the ladder in the hopes that the bear will catch him, so we can interrogate him up top.
I don't know how you expect me to catch this guy, dog. I'm a bear.
I'm real strong.
I can lower some rope down if you'd like.
Can you just throw the homie over your shoulder and one-hand it? Come on, like...
I can. I certainly can. Fine. I'll just carry him. I was trying.
Razor here, guys.
I was trying to do a bit. And
look, you can try.
No,
I'll certainly try.
I'll just throw him over my shoulder and just one hand up the ladder, prop him up in the get up to the top, prop him up in the corner.
Okay.
And then I smack him awake.
I want to hang on before you do that. I want to do that thing. I want to walk over like 5 feet from him and do that thing that bears do, where they just sit on their butt and like. So there's just like a bear sitting in front of him with his with my two front paws in front of me, just looking.
Yeah,
at him.
Jackson, you rear your hand back to slap him, and I go, wait. Let's throw a little more pageantry into all of this. And like, I bring like a chair over, and like,
sit next to the
and
bear.
like sits him down. And so, like, I proceed to, like, tie him up, and, like, if there's any sort of, like, lantern, I want to, like, put it so it's, like, dangling over him, and just, like, leave all the other lights off.
I love it.
Just, there's just a swinging light overhead.
For tying him up, I do want you to roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that's not my best. I got a +1. Thank you, Jack of all trades, right?
Right.
I love that part stuff. Nice,
Right,
18.
18. All right. Yeah. You're pretty confident about how well he's tied up.
All right. Now, Mr. Salix, if you could watch out, we're going to get some answers.
All right. Do what you're going to do.
All right.
And he takes a knee and gets his crossbow back out.
All right.
Proceed.
Okay. And I smack him awake.
As he wakes up, I'm just, like, sitting down in another chair, like, across the room from him, like, directly. Just, like, mean mugging him.
I pull out a dagger. Can we also say I've retrieved my hand axes?
Absolutely.
Okay. I pull out a dagger, and I hold it up to him and say, you might want to bite down on this. It'll hurt less.
He bites down.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm just going to sit here and stare at him. Now, this is my friend Saphir.
Hey.
Saphir has a very special tooth.
I'm like, ding.
Saphir, would you demonstrate on this poor man's feet what you're going to do to his face?
I zip into your brain. I'm like, I can only use that once a day, Jackson. I'll do it. Hopefully, I just don't need to use it again.
Oh,
I get up and I try to look intimidating, and I walk up and I go, excuse me, what is your name, sir?
I'll pull the dagger out a little bit.
They call me Fig.
Why, hello, Fig. Do you like hot, cold, electrocution? Which would you prefer?
Prefer you let me go.
What?
I said I'd prefer if you let me go.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen. So which of the choices I gave you before? You could also have some acid. I like that.
You're a traitor to your kind.
Ooh, all right. Now we get to have some fun.
I know what they do over here to you folk. I saw what you did. I saw the lights. You're a warlock. I know how they treat warlocks over here. You really should come over. Fuck these guys.
I'm gonna get up from my bear sit, and I'm just gonna walk over to the other exit to this room, and just post up there.
Okay.
So Salix is on one side, I'm on the other.
I get close to him and I go, oh no, I agree with you. Fuck these guys, but also... And I get even closer. Fuck you. Once I am done with whatever shit you over-the-wall folks want to pull here, we'll see what we can do with the folks on this side. But until then, hot, cold, electricity, acid. Which would you prefer?
Got quite the portfolio there, don't you? You're cheating somehow.
Wonder how. Surprise me.
Oh, I was hoping you would say that. I take a step back and I motion to Jackson to take a step away.
I step back.
I do some stretching. And I take a big old inhale and just acid spray this dude's feet.
Okay, I'm gonna let this guy try and get away with some bullshit.
It's fine. We're posted up.
Yep. I have rolled unnatural 20 on a dexterity check.
Would he be at disadvantage since he is tied up?
But you know what? He would let me go ahead and roll that again. And that is going to be an 18.
Holy shit, this dude.
Nice.
With that in mind, he takes a gamble, and it pays off. And when you step back and you launch your acid forward, he flips over, and the acid eats through the ropes.
Ooh, smooth man.
Cool. I stab him with a knife.
Okay, you stab him. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got nowhere to go. It was noble, but like...
He's got nowhere to go. He's prone on the ground. I could make you... You know what? Go ahead, roll.
Okay.
Let's see what you get. Maybe in that one. Maybe...
16.
He did.
Dead, though.
He did,
He
though.
dead, though.
We probably should have, healed him a little bit.
I was going to ask him some questions, but this just kind of got out of hand. I think we need to work on our interrogation tactics a little bit.
I look over my shoulder, my bare shoulder at you guys, and just roll my eyes.
Hey, it was a noble effort. We gave it a shot.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. I got to say, last time we tried to interrogate the man tied to a chair, Jackson almost called the police on us. So I say, hey, we're moving along.
That's very true.
And there was
how far we've come.
There was that weird zombie thing down in the caverns underneath the forest too. That went well. That guy tried to bite us.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I'm proud of you, Jackson. Look at that.
Thank you. You too, Saphir. This is good character growth.
We'll go ahead and call that character growth. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherpathpodcast. You can support our efforts by donating at our Patreon at patreon.com/anotherpath, or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whichever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at Griffcold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember, character growth can mean different things to different people.